Hello everyone, welcome back to another Foxtecc tutorial. This time we talk about the battery health and what you can do in the case where the battery health of your iPhone is rapidly declining. What can you do about that? Well, there are a few things to keep in mind and a few things to pay attention to. Now, the battery health can be affected by a few different factors. It can be, for example, the charge cycles and how it was cared for. For example, charging it in an area that has a high temperature can be detrimental for the battery. So it really depends where your phone is located. If it's being charged in a car, if you, for example, let it there and it's hot, it definitely has an effect on the battery. So there are plenty of different things. Of course, if you want to check out the battery health, open up the settings, go to the battery, tap on battery health and charging. For me, this is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. It's been a few years old and it has 88%, so it's doing pretty well. But if you have noticed that it's just drastically just getting down, the number is getting lower and lower quickly, there are a few things and few tips which I'm gonna give it to you right now, and these are the things which you can actually do about it. By the way, guys, if you want to know everything about your iPhone apps, you have to click the link down below in the description. It's a 100% free education platform where I publish like video editing courses. There is going to be the All Apps Explained course, which is coming up. It's going to explain every single app on your iPhone. It's going to be really cool. So go ahead and check out that link. It's free to access. So yeah, go ahead and do that right now. So the problem could be that some app is using the battery too much. So you can always just stop using the batteries or stop using the iPhone to such a degree that it would actually degrade the battery. What you can do is also to adjust location settings to limit app access to your location. So in the settings, you can always just go to the privacy and security, open up the location services. You can disable it altogether. You can disable share my location or limit apps to have access to your location, so less battery is being used for it. So then you can also just limit apps that use Bluetooth unnecessarily. It doesn't matter which app you use. In case you believe that it uses Bluetooth a lot, either disable it or delete it altogether. You can also activate the low power mode to make sure that the battery is being saved and you don't end up spending too much battery power on unnecessary things. What you can also do is to prefer using Wi-Fi over cellular data. Cellular data requires more battery power, so to save battery, switch to Wi-Fi instead. Of course, if you have the option to. You can also use the airplane mode in low signal areas to reduce battery drain. If you're in an area where the signal strength isn't that good and your iPhone is constantly trying to find it, then this may also cause unnecessary battery drain. So use airplane mode in that case. You can also monitor and manage apps that consume excessive battery. You can also find that everything in the settings. So go to the battery, like here, you can see all of the apps which are using the battery, and you can track it. For example, that the music, FaceTime, whatever you want to use, all of these apps are using the battery power. What you can also do is to turn on optimized battery charging to prolong battery lifespan. So if you click on battery health and charging, I have optimized battery charging enabled. So that means that the iPhone isn't gonna like charge it up to 100% instantly, but it's gonna charge it to 80% and then stretch out that remaining portion of time according to your habit. So your battery isn't like being full on 100% during the entire night or whenever you charge your phone. So that's good to keep it turned on. You can also control background app refresh and adjust mail fetch settings. So again, in the settings, you can go to different things. For example, go to general and background app refresh, and you can disable it for every single app or decide which one has it. So in case you don't want all of these apps to have access to the internet and do their own thing when you don't even know about them, then just disable it individually for each app that you want. You can also enable dark mode on OLED displays. This is also going to save a bit of your battery life. So in case you want to, you can always just go in here and switch to dark mode like this. It would also make sense to keep the iPhone updated as well as all of the apps updated, so you can always just get the best version because all of the newest softwares are just optimized at the best. So yeah, you should always just update to the latest version and then you shouldn't really be worried about that too much. You can also just disable notifications, as this can also drain your battery unnecessarily. So for example, you can choose specifically which apps can deliver your notifications and which won't have the option to, so it's up to you as well. But yeah, I like to get my notifications, so I don't really mess with this option too much. Then generally just think about the way that you use your iPhone, in case you use your flashlight too much, or in case you always use Hey Siri, so your iPhone is constantly listening to you. These are all the things that drain your battery. Of course, you want to use those features, so it is there for a reason. The features are there to be used, of course, but in case you want to really save your battery, it would be a good idea to limit using those features to prevent just constant draining of the battery. However, in case you see something else and you have tried all of these things and your battery health is still rapidly declining, there's probably something wrong with the actual hardware, with the actual battery, so you will likely be required to bring that iPhone in to an Apple store and let an expert take a look at it. So that would be about it. I hope this video has helped you out. If it did, make sure to hit the thumbs up and also subscribe down below so you don't miss future videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out until then.